Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, I'm out running everybody out here, man. It's your boy, Real. Got the man that you say Cuz 3 times, he gonna show up. We got Will in the building. We got the man, and if you look in the dictionary, look up cussing, his picture is right next to it. And then we also got the man that said he can outrun you running backwards, man. We got that boy BA in the building, man. Listen. Glad y'all are back for another episode of Could We Geek, man. Listen, we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. All right. So if you guys are into, Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, Aliens, Predator, whatever it is, y'all, we talk about all that over here, man. So y'all in the right place. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. Ever get our geek on. And also, too, y'all, please hit that like for us tonight, man. That would be much appreciated. It helps out in more ways than you know. All right. And also, too, if y'all guys and ladies have any questions or any comments addressing whatever topic we bring up here on the show today, go ahead and put it in the comment section. We will get to those questions and comments towards the end of the show. All right, fellas, man, we got a nice one today, man. Y'all ready to get to it? Let's get to it. So let's start off with the main topic. Yeah, I got this shirt on for a reason. Don't be hating, Big J. Check it out. Grant Gustin shuts down rumors of being cast as the DCU's Flash. My hair is long and blonde for a project that has nothing to do with the Flash. Cuz, is he telling the truth? Or you telling him, man, shut up with all that line out here, man? What's up, man?
What's up about this one? I've been following Jay BA's advice and not trusting these actors because they will lie to your face. But he is one that I do like. I was just make it tough, but I don't believe him. I know they typically what's tough about it? Typically it's hard to believe in. It's hard to believe him because not necessarily him, but others have lied so much about being in projects and stuff like that, which makes it tough. But then also, they typically don't have the actor that did make the sitcom to then take over the movie. For especially if if it's already ended, because and what I mean by that is like you have they've had their TV side of DC, which he was, and then you had your movie side of Flash and stuff like that. Then you have some kind of like MCU. You have Daredevil. Daredevil is this show, and then he also does the movies as well. But it's all encompassing. But this is the new DCU, so I don't see them doing it. But to be safe, I don't believe him. Just in case. But like I said, I have no issue with him. He seems like a good human. There's no real reason to lie, but to lie, But I'm gonna be safe and just not believe him. What you got, BJ?
I mean, I could understand him doing another project. The problem, though, that you have is that if you saw the video, the pictures that he posted, it was pictures of him underneath the Flash poster on the couch. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was two of them in the background. And I'm like, then you wonder why people are saying, oh, is he playing Flash? I'm like, like he wanted that attention, I do believe. Now, does that mean he's in the thing? And I know he's kind of quietly campaigning for it. And I think he's also cool with James Gunn. But, we don't know.
Yeah, I think James Gunn follow him, I think.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's been for a while. That's been because I think they're actually cool in real life outside of all that. So, does that mean anything? I don't know. But, yeah, he's definitely trolling, if nothing else.
What you got, BA?
That's what I am. I am now no longer muted. Well, first and foremost, let's give credit where credit's due. I think he played a really good Flash doing a TV show. I think he gave Arrowverse shot of adrenaline because after season 2, season 3, it definitely hit the wall. So I like to give him some love for that. Definitely kept me interested into everything that was the Flash universe, and the supporting characters. So when people are saying like I want to see him in the movie, well, he had to perform well, and that's what we got. There's been plenty of other TV renditions of different other superheroes across the board, and not everyone wants them to be in a movie. Famously now at this point, BJ clearly does not want Iron Fist, played by Danny Rad, in this particular movie that we're talking about. So clearly, people don't want people. Some people that's on TV, they wanted to stay away from certain projects. And Grant is one of those rare exceptions. So he's still young enough to play. For the next 10, 15 years, I can see him playing the Flash. You don't have to act. You don't have to be that physical to play the Flash. Everything is CGI around you, so that's a good thing for that particular role. And yes, he might be trolling a little bit. It's a spot. It's a spot open right now for the Flash, and everyone knows it. So why not say, I was the Flash, hint, look above me as I take this picture with blonde hair, but right above me is my Flash posters right there. Just, excuse me, hint, like I was that guy. So no, it's not bad for me. He could also be smiling like, see, I try to tell Zack Snyder and the crew, you should have hired me, but y'all want to go ahead and choose the other guy, and look what that got you. So please hire your boy. I'm a safer pick. But no, I like Grant Gustin. I think he played very well as the Flash, and I wouldn't mind seeing him on the big screen. He don't deserve it or nothing like he ain't earned it. It's none of that. But he played good enough ways though. I wouldn't mind seeing like a different take, but seeing him still be Flash in the new world or some version of it. There's multiple different versions of Flash you can go with, and I wouldn't mind him being in the universe some kind of way.
So, were you saying he could be the Flash of two worlds? Team. Yeah, listen, bro. I actually believe him on this. I don't think he's gonna be the Flash. But if they would have come back tomorrow and say, "Hey, man, Grant Gustin is gonna be Flash," I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, he is starting to bulk up. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be, gangly like he was on the show, or whatever. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it, bro. I don't really have an idea yet of who I kind of want to see play the Flash. But like I said, if they come back tomorrow and say, "Yo, he gonna play the Flash," I'm cool with it or whatever. I don't even, man, be honest with you, I don't even think James Gunn hasn't even hinted at the Flash at any point. So I don't know how soon we would get the actual Flash character, because I know it was a couple characters. I think Aquaman, I think Flash was one of them. Like two characters that he was kind of, I think he said a while back that they weren't in a hurry right now to kind of worry about those characters. They'll worry about those characters down the line a little bit further or whatever, because they'll be so close to the actual, movie being released under the DCEU. So I don't see him casting. I could be wrong. He might have an idea for what he can use a Flash in here in the next couple of years or whatever. But as far as like right now, I don't think he's going to use a Flash anytime soon. Matter of fact, how old is Grant? He in mid 30s.
Yeah, I was thinking like 33.
Oh, Grant 36, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so he around that age?
Yeah, he's 36. He just turned 36.
I'm not mad at it, bro. Not mad at it. Around that age, like you said, he's familiar with the character. Now, I've never seen him in a movie. I mean, because television and movie is two different mediums, bro. I don't know, but
he's been in a few movies. He likes dogs, because I think he's been in multiple dog movies. I know I've seen him in one movie with You see the movie?
No, I seen the preview. Like, when you start your Amazon Fire Stick up and he got like those little previews at the top of the screen. That was one of them. One of them Hallmark movies.
Police officer. He was playing some police officer with the dog or whatever, trying to get with the K9 unit. It was one of those. It might have been a Hallmark. Mom, I saw it over my mom's house, so I'll say that. It was lovable. It was lovable. Hey, it ain't like it wasn't like I watched it. It was like, Grant, what is this trash? And I turned it on. I watched the whole thing because one, it was Grant, and two, it was like, okay, let me see what else you can do. And he wasn't bad, man. Not a bad guy.
Yeah, like I said, man, I ain't mad if people gonna Flash. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people be familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? He knows the character in and out, so he used the character for 9 years or whatever. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I don't have anybody right now in mind, like I do with like Batman and Wonder Woman. Like I have an idea who I want to play those characters. I don't really have an idea because we haven't really like usually people throw out ideas like, yo, this guy should be this character. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. I like that pick or whatever. I haven't heard anybody kind of throwing out ideas yet of who the Flash could be. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not really tripping on it. If he does become Flash, I'm cool with it.
You said you want Ezra Miller back?
Let's get to the quick hit news, bro. Speaking of quick hits, fellas, check this out, man. So Mike Coulter reveals he has had talks about returning as Luke Cage. These rumors just continue to keep flowing like flames in the wind, man. Check it out. Big J, do you believe Mike Coulter is coming back as Luke Cage?
Yes, sir.
When?
I don't think he'll be in Doomsday. Maybe Secret Wars as part of that reboot when they're trying to, when they're resetting everything that's going to be in the new MCU going forward. He may have an appearance at that point, but I'm sure he'll be in that. I don't think it's. And the crazy thing is if he pops up in Brand New Day, because we already gonna have the Punisher. I mean, he could be in there.
I'm not mad at it.
If nothing else, at least do like a little quick cameo or something. Have Spider-Man pass by his club or something like that. Have a little thing to let you know he's in that universe. But I do 100% believe he'll be back. I don't think there's any chance he's not coming back. If they're talking about bringing BA's favorite actor back, you know what I'm saying? Then that Danny Rand guy, yeah. No, I think he'll be back 100%. What you got, BA?
Yeah, I think he'll be back. My thing is, he wasn't necessarily out of shape before. I just hope that he continues to be I don't think he has been required to be that kind of physical. It's not hard to act physically when it comes to Luke Cage because he punches that's pretty much all he does. Might hit you with a chain or two. Shout out to the chain, but no, it's just shout out to Sleep Christmas. But no, it's just I just want him to be in shape, and if he can do it, if Hugh Jackman can do it, he can do it. And I just hope that he takes that serious, because we are multiple years removed from when he originally done it. So we'll see. But his acting is phenomenal. If I don't know if you guys watch other things he was in. I think he was in a TV series called Evil. Straight performed very well in that. He's a good actor through and through. So I would like to see him get his kind of just due on the big screen with this type of role with these type of people and see what happens. So small screen to big screen, I should say. So having some time on Daredevil, maybe spin off to some type of Heroes for Hire that doesn't include Iron Fist, and at least that version of Iron Fist, and then hopefully he gets part in the new generation of movies coming out, wherever they go with that. So I like Mike Coulter.
How old is he?
I'm gonna say at least 47. I gotta look. That was a straight guess.
I think you're right. I think
crazy if you're right about that too.
49.
You're close. That's pretty good.
Remember, he doesn't have to do too much, real.
Yeah,
he's punch, kick, swing a chain, act angry.
Yeah,
he could do that till he's 60.
Black don't cry.
He don't. What you got, cuz?
Well, what I've told y'all many times is that Kevin Feige watches our show. I've said this a long time ago. As soon as Daredevil came back and said, "Oh yeah, you can have Punisher back, Jessica Jones, you get Luke Cage, even Iron Fist." I know y'all put your noses up to it. but I said we'll give him a chance. But it just makes sense for him to be in talks. I do hope that he does come back. Just because being able to, even if it's just for a little bit, I think it would be awesome to have him back. And the fact that you don't necessarily need him a heavy dose of them either. Just a little bit here and there, as far as just walking through, beating people up and whatnot. So being able to just give them time to book up, being able to get in shape and everything else without wearing them down. Basically be able to preserve them. But yeah, it just makes sense to have them. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while now. The fact that I expect him to be to come back and to be on Daredevil. Like I said, bring him in, be able to, instead of having his own show, it would just feed through Daredevil. And looks like that's the pathway that they're going with it, is being able to bring him back in. Probably more likely send him through Daredevil, since that would be the primary show for Marvel at this point, which is a great choice. What you got, Rick?
I was going to ask, do y'all think whatever happens in in Secret Wars is going to affect what happens in Daredevil?
It should.
Yeah, should. Hopefully they don't do that whole incident foolishness.
Yeah, I think they've learned, and the fact that they've made them more continuity between them, I think that it will affect it.
They're gonna label it as the big event that happened.
I hate you.
Like they did in Netflix series. Yeah, you're right. No, we was asking that because somebody, I think one of y'all said something about him coming to Secret Wars and then maybe rebooting them or whatever. And I was thinking, like, I wonder if that's actually going to be if that's whatever happens in Secret Wars is going to affect the show, because it seems like they've been trying to keep the show and the movies and stuff like that separate. Yeah, I'm not mad at Michael Coulter coming back. I've been on record saying that I've been wanting a Heroes for Hire for the longest, man. That's just what I've been wanting. So if they get if Marvel can make that happen, that'd be nice. So this, another reason I was asking that too. It sounds like they're gonna do a Daredevil Born Again season 3. So I was wondering, maybe is that when he's gonna come back as Luke Cage, or you think that he'll probably have a guest appearance in Daredevil Born Again season 2?
Season 3.
Season 2.
Season 3.
I think
Season
2's already wrapped. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he already did.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's just like who was I thinking of? Who was that, man? I think it was like Chris Evans was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be in it, and they come to find out, like, we didn't hear nothing about him being in Avengers or whatever. Of course, it's rumors or whatever, but we didn't see any evidence or anything. Then all of a sudden, bam, hit you with a trailer. So this whole time you was already filming and all that stuff. This whole time he could be doing the same thing. Like, yeah, I've been in talks or whatever, you know, just kind of like just to keep the door open. Then all of a sudden he hit you with a bam. He in season 2 of, you know, Daredevil Born Again. You're like, oh dang, hold on, he was here the whole time. It could be one of them situations. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, it sounds like they're trying to bring everybody back. I told y'all before, Brad Winderbaum has been kind of hinting towards that or whatever here. So I would like to see him in Daredevil season 2. And if you're not in season 2, season 3, because it sounds like season 3 will be coming up after.
Secret
Is it?
War,
Wait, is that the season?
It should be after Doomsday, right?
It might be Doomsday. Because then they say they're gonna do it one every year, a season every year.
Theoretically.
So yeah, so it is Doomsday. Okay. So yeah, I guess it will still be around then. Okay. So what's the because it comes out what next month?
I thought March, right?
No, sorry, yeah, March. My bad, March. Yeah, I keep thinking, I don't know what I thought it was February. Yeah, it comes out in March. So, and then Doomsday come out in December. Yeah. So after Doomsday.
Well, so wait. Now, when does the Punisher special thing that comes out over the summer? Because it has to come out before Brand New Day, because then it's supposed to, the stuff in that is supposed to lead straight to Brand New Day, right?
Yeah. Because Brand New Day come out in July.
Mm-hmm. And
So that might come out in like
May,
May.
because I would guess it's not going to come out and step on Born Again season 2's toes. And how many episodes is Born Again season? That's it. I don't even know.
Well, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, there's no
'Cause
date for Punisher yet. It just say 2026.
Yeah.
But I thought
Okay.
but I heard it was going. I heard that led straight to Born Again. I remember I heard that a while back.
No, it that's what I heard too. But I think we talked about it. But now, like I said, Born Again is in July, so it might have to be like May. It might be like May because it's only one episode, so it's like 45 minutes or whatever. So they can just throw it pretty much anywhere between now and you know what I'm saying, between now and July or whatever. So yeah, if I had to guess, I'm gonna put your high toys on the BJ and say May or April May. So around there between April and May.
But so how many? So the question is, how many episodes is Born Again season 2 going to be?
When the first season 8?
Yeah.
No, it was 10, wasn't it? Hold on. I gotta look that up. Oh, we had 9.
8.
It's gonna be 8.
This one's gonna have 8. Yeah.
Why are they sticking this 8? You know what,
bro? Y'all remember when before they changed everything up, they were gonna do the 13 again? Remember that? Or no, I was gonna do 18 episodes, and then I thought like, okay, maybe what they gonna do when they change their mind? I thought they were gonna take the 18 and split it in half and have 2 9s or whatever. So that's when they went back and completely scrapped it and started over again, and then we got the 9 episodes. I don't know when last time we got 9 episodes on a Disney Plus show.
Here's the question. Now, I know y'all talk about me being old, but didn't TV shows used to have 26 episodes in a season, and now we down to 8, and then they act like it takes 3 years to make 8 episodes, and we supposed to be happy?
No, well, that's why the greatest show on TV is 15, though. So
what's that?
The Pit.
I knew you were gonna say that. Now, I was just about to say, remember the Netflix shows with 13 episodes. So then it moved over to like, you know, HBO and the Disney Pluses of the world, and they cut their shows down to like 8. Well, I think wasn't WandaVision like 9? That was like 9 episodes, and then now so they started cutting it down to about anywhere from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So
and then taking 2 years to produce them.
Yeah. So like I said, they said they're gonna have the Daredevil shows every year. They're trying to make it feel more like a, you know, like a episodic type of show or whatever. So, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they go. But all right, man, y'all check this out. So James Gunn has confirmed that the dynamic duo will not take place in the DCU. I think we talked about this, man, about a couple months ago. So we finally got our answers, fellas. The dynamic duo will not take place. It's kind of like his own little show or movie or whatever. BA, what you think about this, man? Is you excited, or were you expecting it to be part of the DCU?
I would like for it to be a part of the DC. You know what?
Thank you, man. Change your answer, bro. Change your answer, bro. Come on.
I would have really wanted this to be a part of the DCU. I don't have time for the Elseworlds situation unless you're going to tell me that there's more to it than just being Elseworlds. If it's Elseworlds, then I don't care. Like, it's just I don't. Like, I'm gonna watch it because it's there, but then you said it's animated, but then it might not be. There's multiple versions of animation they're going to use. And then they're going to be all grown up. But what you're showing me is, I see Red Hood. That's not what was advertised at first. It's going to be 2 Robins. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I don't understand this project. And I feel like they're going to put resources to it, which you could spend resources elsewhere. You know, saying you can put more resources in on Wonder Woman. You can put more resources on Batman. There's other things that you could do than this elsewhere project. That what is it that you're wanting to gain? If I was asking James Gunn that, what is it that you're gaining from this? What's the goal of this project? Every other project has a goal, and it makes sense because you're united things together. If this is not being united whatsoever, then what's the goal of this project? Just to do it, just to release it? I don't understand stuff. So that's where I'm at. It leaves me very, very frustrated.
I don't know. He's trying to rap people up, Big J. That's what it is. What you got, cuz?
I liked it. It's not part of the DCU. I feel like it would have made it would have just the timeline and everything would have just been insane with it. Having two Robins.
Why say that? Because
because the age time frame that Batman's going to be is going to be like late 30s, and so wouldn't think that you would have two Robins in the mid to late 30s as Batman at the time. When he gets much older, maybe the time frame will probably line up, but it's because it's mid to late 30s. I don't think the age time frame lines up properly with that, because both of the Robins will end up having to be right around late teens to early 20s. So that's where that's why I say the time frame.
Probably both like mid to late teens, probably.
Yeah, so that's what I say. That's why I wouldn't want it in DCU. If they would have had just something different with it, then I would have been a little bit more okay with it. I've been at the DCU, but because they had it as like two Robins, like they was throwing all that out. That's why I was like, I think we just made the whole time frame of it all just out of whack. I know it's not real life and everything, but I just still some things you should stay kind of close to. When it comes to your source material with the comics, but I just felt like it would have just threw it all out of whack. But that's just what it seemed like to me if you would have had two Robins going on with this one. What you got, Big J?
I mean, them putting it as Elseworld or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that would make me even pay less attention to it, but because this is the one that's supposed to be the weird animation stuff, where it's going to be a kind of
it's like
claymation, animation,
3D,
CG,
all that stuff.
stop motion.
Yeah, so, watching Adult Swim.
Yep, pretty much. Watching
movie.
What's that show? Robot Chicken.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So, like I said, my thoughts are, like I said, I understand what Will's saying, but once again, I was told that people are smart enough to understand that there's 2 or 3 Robins in different times, whatever. So it shouldn't be confusing to anybody. I just think that this is going to be one of the weird things that probably not a lot of people are going to pay attention to, unless they make it so amazing that you have to watch it. But the way that the different style that they're going with, like the weird animation and claymation, all that combination, mixed media, I don't know if it's going to take off or not. I don't know if people will be like appreciating it. That's not me trying to hate it. I'm just saying I don't know if people will even appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. No, look, I kind of equate it to Into the Spider-Verse, right? When people kind of saw the original, like first teaser and all that stuff, people were like, I don't know about this. Look kind of like a kid movie or whatever. And then once we kind of got more clips and all that stuff, the animation started catching on, and of course now it's one of the biggest franchises at Sony as far as Spider-Man wise, right? Listen, this is my thing. I don't mind the Elseworld stuff. If you telling the story, man, I just want to see a good story. If it's entertaining, I'm down for it. I'm glad, cuz said, I'm glad it's not attached to the DCU, because it sounds, from what it sounds like, James Gunn's version of this whole DCU is a concurrent story, right? This story leads to this. This story leads to this. This story leads to this. And it's not a lot of jumping around. Like, okay, we're going back 15 years. Okay, now we're going back 18. We're going over, like, it's not a lot of that. The story continues to move forward. So, like Cuz said, if you have this Batman, he has 2 Robins. First of all, there weren't 2 Robins at the same time like that, unless you want to count Red Robin and Damian Wayne's Robin. But it's Red. Technically, it's Red Robin, and then Damian Wayne's Robin or whatever, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, I think I'm glad the fact that it's his own Elseworld, because both of them weren't Robin together. Remember Dick Grayson was Robin first, and then Jason Todd was Robin after him once he graduated to being Nightwing or whatever. So I don't think that they're gonna have a Nightwing and a Red Hood in this movie, BA, to kind of answer your question. I don't think he's gonna be any of those characters in this movie. I think they're gonna be straight Robins, which are they're like friends, brothers type of characters or whatever, which is why they took on the title of Dynamic Duo or whatever. So, I mean, listen, until we see a trailer or whatever, I'm not gonna poo-poo it or whatever, man, because I'm really interested because of all of the the animation and all that stuff they're trying to do with this is gonna be interesting, bro. I want to see how this turns out. Especially when they talking about doing the what was it? What you say it was? I don't think it's claymation in this, right? It's not claymation.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Actually-
gonna be some level of stop motion or something.
Yeah, stop motion. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Stop motion. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be nothing like that, but kind of like a mix of what they did with Into the Spider-Verse. You know, so it's gonna be a little bit of that, little stop motion, all that stuff. We saw the set photos of how it would look and all that type of stuff. They're gonna add some CGI and all that stuff on it and everything. It should sound. The premise sounds interesting. I'm just glad that it's its own little movie to the side or whatever. Let's just hope the movie is good, and if it ain't good, it don't hurt the going forward product as far as the actual whole totality of the DCU. So I like that part. So it's pretty much a win-win for us at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
Speaking of DCU, y'all check this out. So this has been going around the interwebs. So James Gunn has denied rumors that Wonder Woman will be in Man of Tomorrow. He also denied that Wonder Woman and Batman editions are currently happening. What you think about this, cuz?
I didn't. I mean, I didn't expect Wonder Woman to be in Man of Tomorrow, so I believe him on that. I don't see where she would fit into the storyline. Like,
So let me say one more thing before you finish, cuz. So they were saying that so James Gunn pretty much said, as far as like a major announcement, he said the major announcement already been made when they casted Brainiac. He says now when you hearing people saying that they're looking for a lady for this part or a guy for this part, he said those are minor moves that they're looking for. It's nothing like major. So if it was something major, they would let everybody know, which that makes sense. If it was a Wonder Woman, you wouldn't keep that a secret. That would be something that'd be major. Folks are waiting on it, right? The same way you did with Superman, the same way you did with Brainiac. You would announce, hey man, we just casted our Wonder Woman, we casted our Batman. So I actually kind of believe him on that. But go ahead, cuz, over.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't. I don't see why you would hide that, and like not even hint at it, because there's something that you want to people to pay attention to try to get more eyeballs on your movie. But like I was saying, like I don't see where she will fit in it. And then the Wonder Woman Batman auditions, I didn't think that would start happening until the back half of this year, after the movie drops, after Man of Tomorrow drops. I figured at that point that's when the auditions would start happening. Because right now it will basically be getting ready to draw up the press tour of Supergirl, and then press tour of Man of Tomorrow starts to drum up, and then you start to so once you get on the other side of Man of Tomorrow, then you can start getting, or be right around the time of it'd be after it, because at that point you have a little bit more open time for it. So then you can start to sit down and get ready, start looking for your Bruce Wayne.
Clayface.
Yeah. And your Clayface. So yeah. So they have a lot going on within what's about to be coming out of the next year or whatnot. So I just figured it'd be give them more time before dropping the next one or starting auditions. So yeah, I figured it'd end up being later in a way. What you got, Big J?
Well, it's my understanding. I believe Gunn came out and said also that he wasn't going to do anything with the casting of his Batman until after Batman 2, because he didn't want to take any of the shine. So he's not even going to announce a Batman. So let alone a Wonder Woman, which there isn't even a Wonder Woman project announced yet. So I don't think they're going to just announce and throw Wonder Woman in as a tertiary or even further down a cameo character.
She is. Now she gone.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at her standing on that balcony and then flash, and she gone.
Oh, okay. There she is right there. Now you got y'all's wish.
So that's why I say I don't think they're going to introduce her like that. I think that'd be kind of a waste to throw in. I think she needs either her own story or have her show up in a bigger way. But yeah, and we already know Batman's coming before her is what we've kind of been hearing. So I don't think that I don't think they're trying to cast her just yet.
What you got, BA?
Once again, James Gunn is lying to you all, and Yet again, y'all are believing it. You be a fool to think that he's not casting, having behind the scenes backdoor casting, DMing people, going through. Hey, I'm gonna send you a portion. This, see how you do. Hey, this is the voice that I want. Can you make this voice happen? And then all of a sudden, you see a particular actor come up with a voice of said superhero. No, this is what's happening now. Could other things be true? Yeah, I'm not officially going to say anything until Matt Reeves is quote unquote finishing up or whatever the case. But no, it's ready. Trust and believe, because I don't wait on nobody. It's ready. It's just I just can't say it right now. I believe he has everyone picked out. I believe he has scripts ready and he's ready to go. It's just timing is everything when it comes to certain issues. So no, I don't believe him whatsoever. I told you at this point, I don't believe Gunn what he says. If it's not to what I'm liking, then I'm not going to agree with him. That's just it. That's just where we're at right now. I still mess with James. It's still my guy, but I just don't believe him. So shout out to y'all. Hopefully y'all believe him. I've learned not to.
So wait, first of all, Real, I object to BA calling Will a fool. So you need to apologize.
Respectfully, of course.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate that.
But so I did say, like I said, I don't think it'll be announced. I ain't say he's gonna do, but I say I don't think it'll be announced before that. He may have the whole Justice League mapped out right now, but they may not announce it.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with y'all, man. Yeah, I agree. I think like for example, when Ben Affleck got cast as Batman in the DCEU, he had got cast like months before it actually got announced that he was Batman. So when BA said that, I do believe that they have an idea of who their Wonder Woman and who their Batman is. I really do believe that.
I mean, we do too.
Yeah, we all four do. We all four do. You know what I'm saying? So especially Big J. But listen, no, but what I truly think though is, so big BJ, to kind of go back what you said, supposedly they're trying to fast track a Wonder Woman script. They're trying to get that. They're trying to work on Wonder Woman like right now. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're looking for a Wonder Woman and the script is being fast tracked right now, bro, I 100% agree with that. I think that's what they're actually trying to do. I do believe that they have an idea who their Batman is, but I actually do believe him when he said, I'm going to wait until after the Batman 2. It makes sense. You don't want to take away, bro. This is the biggest news in DC, bro. It's who's going to be the next Batman or whatever, right? So you don't want to take that shine away from Matt Reeves' Batman, because right now they're working on it. They're trying to get their cast around it. I think they start shooting in a few months or whatever. So I believe it. I believe it. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Just wait. Like BA said, I do think they do have their Batman, but they're not gonna announce it. Not look for a Batman, but announce their Batman until after the Batman 2 comes out, which is what, next year? Because I think right now, they're rumored to be starting to kind of like put things together for the Batman, I think in 2028. So which is what we kind of guessed already. You know what I'm saying? It probably be around that time after the Batman 2 kind of have his run or whatever. So I'm kind of see it. You can say something, BJ?
No, I was just saying, I don't know. Like I said, he gonna mess around and wait for Matt Reeves, and then we're gonna see what happens.
No. Just the Batman 2.
The Batman 2. But it may be delayed.
We didn't say 3, so we ain't never getting it.
It might be delayed because he may have to go and do a rewrite based on internet trolls. So he might be like, oh man, they doubting my skills. Let me go rewrite the whole third act.
Hey. That's gonna take another 10 years to do.
Tell you.
Just that one rewrite.
That's it. All of a sudden it's gonna be, oh man. That's when they're gonna get Zack Snyder to come back. That's what he's projecting.
Oh man, them Snyder bros gonna be flipping out, boy. I told y'all.
Yeah,
I told y'all.
We back.
Like Bruce's daughter. I told you, he coming home today.
Speaking of movies, man. So check this out. It's right in your wheelhouse right here, BJ. Check this out. So we have a cinematographer, man, Sam McCurdy, will serve as a cinematographer for Man of Tomorrow. He's worked on Peacemaker and Game of Thrones. Just think about this, BJ, man. This is in your wheelhouse right here, man, of cinematography.
But which season of Game of Thrones did he work on?
Don't you do it.
Huh?
All right, know what you're about to say. I'm
just saying.
Leave BA's favorite season alone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because look, they said that. Oh wait, so what's his name? No, that ain't the one. They said it was Fabian Wagner was the one that was known for the long night. The one that everybody was adjusting the contrast and brightness on their TVs.
Like, dang, what happened to my TV? Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's the cheapest shoot. It just pitch black and you there's something going on for 30 minutes. It's just pitch black screen.
Just listen to what's going on. That's what they want you to do.
You hear the yelling and all that. They painted it. It was all done. It's like listen like old radio.
Somebody died. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like that. Like I said, that old school radio. You know that I was an adult when it came out according to BA. You know. But no, like I said, Peacemaker looked okay. It was not a fantastic, beautiful show, and like I said, it depends on what because like I said, Game of Thrones in and of itself had cool moments, but I don't know what specifically he was the cinematographer of. But like I said, he could be good. Like I said, if you want to do something impressive, like I said, go get Baz Luhrmann cinematographer, whoever that is, go get him because he's pretty good, But hey,
so good, yeah.
Or whoever Luc Besson uses. Luc Besson has good cinematography. You got to find people who have talent and go get them.
Nah, go get Christopher Nolan's cinematographer.
Once again, hey, that's another good one.
You could have just got Zack Snyder.
Well, Zack's good.
What you got, BA?
I'm assuming he's a good, Peacemaker would have some decent settings there. Nice flow to how things went. Same with Game of Thrones, but I agree. I had to find out what season, what episode, and everything like that because some of them wasn't the best. But with all those characters, that's a daunting task for anybody. So when people did do a good job at it, that did stand out. So I'm forward. I guess I can say that it does have a decent background. He does have a decent background. I'm not too familiar with him, but I'm familiar with those works. So yeah, for sure. The thing with Man of Tomorrow is correct me if I'm wrong, but are we looking at this like, oh, look at the scenery and how great this thing looks, or are we looking at it like, hopefully the action is smooth as possible? And I think that's where we're going with it. It's not like what I was lacking in Black Panther 1 and 2. Like I really wanted to see Wakanda in his greatness, and I never really got to see that. So that's like a negative for me. I'm not really expecting or having that anticipation when it comes to Man of Tomorrow. I just want things to be smooth as possible. Even with the first Superman movie, it wasn't. I believe when they went into the the negative zone, or whenever they was in the different parallel universes or whatever, that entity where Superman got locked up at, that once they went into that river, it was just like all convoluted. It was mixed up. It wasn't a smooth transition of what was going on within the fights and stuff. And on Man of Steel, same situation. Once Zod and Superman started to fight, it wasn't a smooth transition. They were just bouncing off walls and different buildings and things like that. So it matters. So if you want to get it right, hopefully they do get it right. Not necessarily the scenery too much, but the action scenes. The action scenes need to be crisp and as smooth as possible, and then I'll be okay with it. I shouldn't even have to think twice about it. If I got to say something about it, they already failed.
Yeah, good point. What you got, Cuz?
I like it. I just looked it up. He did season 2, episode 9, Blackwater, that massive
the battle at Blackwater?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, he good. Got no problem with
it. Yeah, you heard of BJ.
Yeah, he is a cinematographer for that. So yeah, I like it. Because y'all had me nervous about like which when did he do it? And yeah, it was for that. That it was a great episode. So yeah, I'm liking it. Just for his skill set. Just what he brought with that episode just shows like he has an eye for this. So looking forward to seeing what he brings. You don't think so?
No. I was just saying that no, you can finish. I was just talking about the Tri Elmar when you said the eye. I thought about that cockeyed Superman we had in the movie because the lens he was using.
I'm about to say,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I think he's gonna take that out. He's not gonna use that again, bro.
I
I
hope
don't think he's
not.
gonna use that. I don't think
He
he's gonna use
likes
that
it.
again,
Everybody
bro.
else hated it. I mean, like everybody hated it. But like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the funny thing is somebody, they just released a Hot Toy Superman, and somebody posed him with the eyes like that
Yeah, he told.
because they wanted to make it look like the movie. So they had his eyes pointing in two different directions, and I'm like,
Right.
dude,
That's funny. But no,
No, what you got to
overall, I like it. Guy has a good, just a track record. It's a good track record. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they do put it together for the movie itself. They're moving in the right direction. So I also hope that this will keep the fisheye camera away from Superman as well. We can only hope. What you got, bro?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that camera, bro. I don't like it. No, what I was say though, cinematographer wise, yeah. So a lot of his work is TV related. Shout out to Salam. He got, he said he did Shogun and Lost in Space on Netflix.
Netflix. Oh, that's a great show.
I mean, like I said, they're not bad. You know what I mean? But it's different when it comes to movies, though. So
Yeah.
like, how will this look in IMAX? You know what I'm saying? So that's what my mind went. Like, it's cool with the TV shows and everything, but what about the movies? So that's why I'm like, it be one of them cases where now remember, James Gunn said this is gonna be a little bit more darker than actual Superman. So we're gonna see. Now, if you're saying it's gonna be a little darker, you're getting this guy here who, like y'all said, he did the Blackwater episode on Game of Thrones. He did Shogun. Y'all seen Shogun's cinematography is it's kind of like a movie cinematography a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the closest example to a movie that we're gonna get with his cinematography. So if you can kind of go in that range of Shogun, sign me up. I'm down. I just don't, I'm not gonna be sitting here like, yeah, man, he's the greatest pick ever. I'm not really too familiar with him as far as the movies. Let's see what they look like with the movies. So wait till a trailer or something like that come out, or some behind the scenes or something like that, or whatever, and so we can kind of get an idea of how it will look on the big screen. So
he did a lot of TV series. I'll say that. I'm looking at his
see what I'm saying?
IMDb.
Yeah,
a lot of TV series.
So I mean,
movies.
That's why look, yeah, he might surprise us, man, and mess around and look like a Christopher Nolan movie or something, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna wait. I mean, James Gunn them are pretty good at picking certain people. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm just kind of going by what he said, and then what we see with this pick right here, as far as his cinematography style or whatever. So we'll see. That's all I can pretty much say, man. We'll see. But all right, y'all, that's the last one there. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man, to the questions in the comments, and we can call it a night. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got. We got Salam in the building. He said, "What's up? What's up, Salam?" He also says, "Can you see them bringing back Luke Cage just to ask Dr. Doom the famous line, 'Where's my money, honey?'" I think they're doing that, Salam. That's what they're doing it for. He got to add a Sweet Christmas in there too, man. If you don't do it, then what we talking about?
Here's the thing: if he does that right before Dr. Doom kills him, we need Iron Fist to step in front of him. So
take one for the team.
Take one for the team. He needs to sacrifice himself for the greater good.
Hey, you know what? I hope Iron Fist pulls a Mandalorian when he was on Boba Fett and just take over the whole entire episode, the whole season of Daredevil season 2. You know what I'm saying? So just be y'all, bro. Just be y'all, man.
No, look here. If we go get Squirrel Girl to come in there and kill him off screen.
Hey, look what Squirrel Girl did over there. You see people reaction like, "Oh my god!" Oh, they've been doing a Squirrel Girl, so I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah,
the AT&T girl.
Yeah, the AT&T girl. Islam also says he also did some work. Yeah, Shogun lost. Yeah, I just read that off. Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Like BA just said, man, he got a whole list of projects that he did in all TV work. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, maybe James Gunn saw something in the man he liked. I don't know. So we'll see. Like I said, Shogun. Did anything else on that list, BA, that you saw that's kind of close to maybe a cinematic, but other than Shogun?
I don't think
I mean, he was director of photography for some movies, but that's it.
That was it.
That same thing as cinematography.
Especially,
the DP is the cinematographer.
Okay. He did Monarch. If that floats your boat, he did 2 episodes of Monarch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's another.
Okay.
He got a track record.
Okay. You get my attention. Okay.
But he has a track record. A good one.
Monarch ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Which was we said Shogun. Shogun ain't bad.
Monarch, Shogun. Yeah. The Blackwater on Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay. Might like I said, James Gunn might have found something, man. Yeah. Hey, that's how Kevin Feige found him. So he probably doing the same thing for that guy. Right. We'll see, man.
He did the Legend of Hercules. That was a movie, not the one with The Rock, with the white guy.
No, I know you're talking about. Was it Tyler Klutz or something like that from Twilight? Yeah, that movie was so bad, bro. I saw that movie was trash.
Kellen Lutz, yeah.
Yeah, Kellen Lutz. Yeah, that's his name. It was close.
It looked good, though, right? That's, we don't care how the movie is. You know what I'm saying? Did it look good?
Did it look good?
I
can't remember.
I don't remember. I was trying to look for like better cinematography, like best cinematographers and works that I remember that stood out. Like I was thinking like The Hateful Eight, the guy that did that, Robert Richardson. Mm-hmm. He did that. He did Kill Bill, which once again, beautiful movies.
Tarantino guy.
Oh, Tarantino guy. But they said there's another guy. I forgot his name. He's one of the best cinematographers. They said he works with what's that guy's name? I found him earlier. Let's see. But
it sounds like once these guys get their cinematographer, like they hold on to him.
Roger Deakins is the one. They say he did stuff with the Coen brothers, Dennis Villeneuve.
Ooh.
So he works with all them dudes. Sam Mendes.
I would say the guy works with Villeneuve. I mean, he probably did the Doom movies.
Yeah. He's considered one of the greatest working cinematographers.
I'm not mad at it. Salam also says, I heard y'all. He says, I prefer a film DP over a TV one. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not gonna poo-poo it right now. You know, we see a trailer or something, it don't look all that good. I'm be like, hold on now. Like, you probably need to go ahead and get you a actual film guy or whatever. But I mean, you know, James Gunn, man, he normally pretty good at picking talent or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then he says, get Bradford Young, brother that did Arrival. Ooh.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, I'm not mad at that either, bro. I'm not mad at that. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice.
So I'm coming from the top.
I'm telling you, that's some good picks right there, bro. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. Listen, appreciate the people who just subscribed to the channel. If you guys are watching on other sites or whatever right now, come over here to Cause We Geek'd on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning, guys. We get our geek on every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. We'll have another show this Saturday. We'll be talking about episode 6 of Fallout. So we're about 3 episodes away now from the finale of that. And we're gonna be preparing, I think, next week for Wonder Man. So Wonder Man is going to release next week. So we'll be preparing for that show too. And then other news that also drops throughout the week. So we'll be talking about all that good stuff next week, y'all, for sure. But join us for Saturday's episode as we talk about Fallout episode 6. All right. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us tonight. That'll be much appreciated. Please hit them likes, y'all. Please hit them likes. We definitely appreciate all that, man. We will be back here on Saturday, like I said. Once again, man, it's your boy Rail, got Cuz in the building, Big J and BA, man, because we geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving in movies and television. We'll catch y'all here Saturday morning, bright and early. We out, y'all. No, it's gonna be cold for sure.